Hey, what's up everybody? Paul here, Left Coast Model Car Builds. Thanks for checking in on the channel. Quick little video update. I posted, well, I actually did the video last night. It posted this morning. Not sure what happened. It just sat there and loaded all night. So anyways, looking at doing a first group build through my channel. And I knew this was going to be a little complicated. Well, it's not complicated, but the way I explained it, I guess. So just to simplify it, my taking on it is I'm taking a build I did when I first got in the hobby and wanting to rebuild, not rebuild that model, but build a similar one and make it really nice. Essentially, my idea was, progression, leaving it open so it's not a street machine, it's not a drag car, it's not a bone stalker, it's not a cut. You can make it whatever you want. You could build any of those. It's really, it's just a way, my idea was give a quick intro on your background, how you kind of got into models, what tied you in. Did you just wake up one day, say, I want to build models? What were you into the real cars before? Because I know some folks that really have no interest in the real cars, but they love model cars. That's great. That's kind of what I was looking to hear. So I was trying to give an example of the way I was looking at this group build and what I'm going to be doing. So anyways, it's just a way to introduce yourself in that perspective, brief, 4 or 5 minutes maybe. How'd you get involved? What did it? And if you can, some of you, I know there's been a couple comments. A couple of folks are like, hey, yeah, that's cool. I want to do that. A couple other folks are like, well, I can't really do that. And that's fine. If you build customs, try to take it a step further. That's why I figured the 6-month time frame would be a good one for that. If you build street machines, try to do whatever that next step is where you're building and try to use that community to help you. If you got a question, that's what I'm looking at. It's kind of progression. I know for myself, it's kind of like, it's like a hill. You go, I'm building them and then it drops off. Build them, it drops off. And a lot of my builds have gotten where they're kind of clean. I build them, there's not a lot of shows or contests in our area. So a lot of stuff I build is either just something I see and have a vision for, or I'm thinking it might go the N&L where it's going to sit there unless I put a mirror under it. No one's going to see it. So it's clean, but it doesn't really have that further detail where, so I'm taking this other build and I want to, I might add brake lines, more engine detail, normally I'm just focusing more on the body, the interior, and the rest is just, it's clean if you flip it over and look at it, but take it to that next step. That's, I guess, kind of what I'm looking for in a simplified form. So hopefully you guys are interested. Hopefully you jump in. I think it'll be fun and it'll give myself a chance to learn something about you along this build, and I guess you to do the same with me. So that's about it. Keeping this video short. Came home from working today. Quick little mail call. Picked up a couple of these off eBay. First one showed up. Got one of these. I think I may have ordered one from Mark over at Hobbynut and found one on eBay. And this is a cool kit. Found this. Got a good deal on it. I built a couple of these or started them when I was younger. This is one similar to what I was talking about with the build. If I didn't have something in mind, I might take this, use the customizing parts that are there, just work on making it really clean, add some extra detail, stuff like that. So again, the group build, really open whatever you want to do. Just try to take it to that next step, and sometimes we need that. We get a little stagnant in our builds, no matter how clean they are, how good they are. We kind of get in that repetitive mode of same thing, just a different canvas, So do something a little different, push yourself a little more. Let's use the 6 months, push out a really good model. That's kind of what I'm thinking. That's what I'm going to try to do. And hopefully we'll get a few entries in here. So anyways, that's it, guys. Just a quick Saturday night video. I'm going to get at it, hopefully get some bench time in. So hope you guys have a good evening. Catch you later.